big meccas around like Los Angeles and New York and Atlanta and Nashville, and I would like Virginia to become a big mecca like that, because there is a cesspool of music here. There is a whole big variety of different artists and creators out here who I've engineering almost 12 years now. I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot of these top things come along. It could all just be by who you know, whatever. But
what you mean, like catch the wave?
I honestly don't really pay too much attention to all of them. I don't really know who does them. I just know that I've seen top 10 lists all over.
That's the one that's going around now. Catch the wave. You got Catch the Wave. Glass TV ain't. Nobody look at. I don't.
A solid foundation. Solid beats, first of all. Solid beats will get you far. If you have a solid sound and solid beats, as soon as you start to put them out, people start to hear them, you're going to know if your shit's solid or not. Going out to different like networking events, like there's producer meetups all the time, you know. I don't like to work with people who have like a whole lot of shit going on, to where it's like, if you hear you feeling all paranoid and all that type of shit because you worry motherfuckers are watching you, and you all paranoid in the building because there's other rooms in here because you're afraid your ops might be in here and all that. I'm not working with people like that. Telling people to go to this, or not just inciting violence, but she was inciting like for people to go to the store and do dumbass shit. Did that come out
her mouth, or did that what she make you feel like?
No, that's what came out of her mouth. Go back and watch the video. What
she go to 4712 Hampton Boulevard to Chipotle on that, and please go in there. I don't know what y'all want to do for real, but I just got wrongfully.
It's your boy, Tydra Tay Stunner, or Tayshawn Town Booth, whatever you want to call me. But this is Underground VA. Oh, and I'm going to need y'all to go like, share, follow, and subscribe to me on all social media platforms at _UndergroundVA. And you can follow me personally on social media at Tydrive Tay Stunner Official, man. I thank y'all for all y'all support, man, on the guys. Now let's get into it. Okay, man. Let them know, man. Let them know who we got on the couch, man, for the first on the couch interview. Of course, I had to get you for the first on the couch interview, Underground VA, you know what I'm saying? Let them know who we got on the couch, man.
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Ayemontie on the track, owner and operator of All Your Energy Recording Studios, producer, sound engineer, songwriter, singer, rock star. Feel me?
Bro, and while you saying that, we got to get we got to make like a little intro jump. Mm-hmm. Well, I might just put it up here, but yeah, as you can see, this is, when it say powered by AYE, this is AYE right here.
Damn
this
right.
is Ayemontie, you feel what I'm saying? Like, this is my partner in crime, man. Not
Damn
exactly,
right.
not in real crime, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
not all the crimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not all the crimes. I'm weak. But,
say nah.
Nah, for sure, man. So, man, for real, on the couch, Underground VA, man. From your perspective, bro, let them know like what are you trying to do? What do you see Virginia as? Like, what you trying to change? You feel me? Because y'all go tap into his VOV. You know what I'm saying? He already tell you where he from. He already tell you what he do, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go put it down there. You see what he do, but yeah, let them know, bro. Like, what is it about Virginia that we trying to change, bro?
A lot. Well, one thing that's been coming into common ground in the last year or 2 years, is that everybody is on the same page if we all know what the issues are, and that is there's no support, everybody's separated, everything's categorized, everything is just all in the separate cities, and we have to find a way how to bridge all the cities together and find common ground to find the actual dope artists that can make a difference. There's a lot of different ways and opportunities that we can create as far as shows and parties and different types of things, media tours and stuff, that all these different types of people do different things around Virginia that we can create big packages for artists and stuff like that that can help them really dig into each different section of the city and then be able to, you know, grow a fan base in the process. But really what I want to see for Virginia is becoming a mecca, like all the big meccas around, like Los Angeles and New York and Atlanta and Nashville. And I would like Virginia to become a big mecca like that, because there is a cesspool of music here. There is a whole big variety of different artists and creators out here who I've engineering almost 12 years now. I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot of different music, and Virginia has it all. It's a cesspool because it's a military area, it's a government area. There's a lot of different people coming in from different places. It's also a heavy college area, so there's definitely a lot of different people coming from a lot of different places. And it's either you are hearing somebody try to sound like a different area, or you hear something completely different that you're like, I don't know what this is, but sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. But I think Virginia has the amount of creators. It has the community. It's bringing that community together to start showing, hey, if we all just learn how to kind of fall in line where we should be at that point in our careers, bigger things can happen, and we can start creating superstars left and right out of here, kind of like what was being done back in the day. But
give me a city that, like, you want to compare it, like what you want to see it as.
Virginia. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it become Atlanta. I don't want to see it become New York. I don't want to see it become anywhere else. I want it to become Virginia, because my thing is if we become like everything else, then how can we be our own? We're just everything else. And just because things work in Atlanta doesn't mean they're going to work here. People are different here. People are different down in Atlanta. Now, that's not to say that we can't create community that's like Atlanta, but I want Virginia's community to be different. Like New York, their fans and their community, they're rough, they're tough. They're a lot of they're like real, like if your shit sucks, they're gonna let you know type shit. You know what I mean? Atlanta.
So how you feel about the politics? Basically, how you feel about the politics of the music scene in Virginia? Like, how you feel about what's going on in the politics of how things are running, like social media wise, event wise, all of that?
So to me, I think it feels like everything is kind of separated. Like as far as like there's no how do I say it? Like there's no social media, and what you see on social media isn't really what you see out at the shows and performances, and you know what I mean? Like it's like what you see on social media compared to what you see out like in real life are very, very different, I don't think social media gives a good perception of what's actually out and like who the top artists are. I don't really know how a lot of these top things come along. It could all just be by who you know, whatever. But
what you mean, like Catch the Wave?
I honestly don't really pay too much attention to all of them. I don't really know who does them. I just know that I've seen top 10 lists all over.
That's the one that's going around now. Catch the Wave. You got Catch the Wave. Glass TV ain't. Nobody look at Glass TV no more. But like, yeah, you got Catch the Wave. You got stuff like that. Like I see what you be talking about. Like, I want to know, like, do you feel like you get the recognition that you deserve out here? Because at the end of the day, I can feel how I feel, but it's like, shoot, because I know who I see come through here. I know who I done seen you work with since I know you, and you know more than I know who you don't work with. You know what I'm saying? So, do you feel like you get the recognition that?
I think for me, bro, it's not really about the validation of who sees what I do and then getting awarded for that type of shit, because I don't really care about that type of stuff. Really, I'm in it. Like, if you know, you know. Like, I'm one of those, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with people who I work with, who I know, and they know, and the people around us know, the impact that I have on people. But, like, I don't strive to be trying to be making top lists or getting all that type of shit. If I get nominated for something, or if somebody puts me somewhere, cool. Then, like, people see it. If not, the people who I actually interact with, they see it. And that's all I really actually care about, genuinely, at the end of the day. Because, like, if you're over there on that side of the screen and I don't really interact with you, I don't really care about how you feel about anything that I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, because you're not a part of it. You're not helping it. All you're doing is critiquing it and or just not supporting it at all. So I don't really care that much. I think that it's cool to have, though. just because it kind of gives the artist, especially it seems like this one was pretty popular this year, the list that I saw, it gives artists, I guess, something to debate about, something to be excited about, like, oh, did I make the list this year? You know, something to be disappointed about, which isn't always a bad thing. It's something that just builds character, in my opinion, you know. But I think it's cool. To me, it's opinion and it's subjective, and it's, hey, I've just heard of these artists and I see what they're doing in my network, so these are the artists that I'm going to be selecting from. Because you know, we always see a lot of artists up there we don't know, we've never heard of, we probably never will, but that's because they're not in our network, you know. And if we don't ever know them, that's because we didn't venture out to network with these people, you know. But at the end of the day, shit, if it makes artists more hungry to want to be a part or validated or whatever by somebody, then hey man, go for it.
Who would you say is the top 10 producers in your area? Who would you say is your top 10?
I can't even give you 10 of them, to be honest. I can tell you right now who my solid group of on my hands of people that I genuinely think are great engineers, of people that I've dealt with.
Yeah, give them to me.
G White, Audible Heat, Coop, Mike and them over there are solid. Ty Lee Smith. Jay Real solid. I haven't worked with him in a long time, but he's solid. These are just people who've impacted me.
Like, all right. We ain't talking about those solid. Like I understand they might be solid, but
I can honestly,
who is really like,
I don't really pay attention to anybody outside of me, bro, and what's going on in my circle, in my area. And like, I really try not to focus on all the outside noise and who's doing what. And if I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't really go look for it, just because, like, if I start to focus on what everybody else is doing, I start to lose focus of what I got going on, because I might feel like, damn, I want to get there or whatever. And of course it's motivating, but sometimes it can just be like, damn, well, why did they get that opportunity and I, like, what am I doing wrong? And that's the terrible way to think about it.
So what would you say it takes a producer to become known? Because you know, a lot of people, whether or not just being a producer but artists, a lot of people are like, they not just focus on what everybody else is doing, they focus on what they is doing. So what would you think it takes an artist, a producer, to be known?
A solid foundation, solid beats, first of all. Solid beats will get you far. If you have a solid sound and solid beats, as soon as you start to put them out, people start to hear them, you're going to know if your shit's solid or not. Going out to different, like, networking events, like there's producer meetups all the time, you know, going out to showcases and stuff, showcases specifically because there's only artists in there. So you can definitely just, hey, you know, I'm a producer, I make beats, da-da-da-da-da. Having an online presence, presenting your beats online is a major player in the field of making beats at this moment, is having little beat videos, finding, different creative ways to promote your beats. There's producers all over TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that who have super creative ways of promoting their beats. Super simple. You could sit in your studio and do the same thing over and over and over with different beats, and that's just showcasing them. It's a big mixture of being in the studio with artists, connecting with artists, talking with artists, being on Instagram, being on LinkedIn, being on Facebook, being on TikTok, being on all this. And when you're finding local artists, especially when you start to feed into, you're looking for local music, your algorithms will start putting you on with more local talents.
All right, so my thing is, what are they supposed to be doing on all these social medias? Are they just playing their beats? Is they supposed to be
I kind of explained it. So here's an example. FL Studio has like this little slide thing that you can click, and as your beats playing, it'll play along and move, you know, your thing along with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but you can use that as a visual for your beats for TikTok. That's what I started doing. All I was doing was like clicking who do you hear on this beat, was typing that for the caption, and then just playing like a minute long of the beat. And then I started, I feel like if I was more consistent with it and I would have stayed with it, I would probably have a bunch more followers, because the beats, the number started going up as I was doing it, and more and more people were interacting and stuff like that. So doing stuff like that, or finding just like some type of motivational caption, and just say like, when I'm listening to this beat, it makes me feel this way. Like, or just it's really do your research. Look at what other people are doing, and I'm not saying to copy what they're doing, but be inspired by what they're doing and say, hey, all right, cool. If I see a dude over there is just in a coffee shop on his laptop with a beat pad, and he has just a quote saying like, you know, I produce everywhere because I love producing, and it's just his beat playing. That's a way to promote your beats. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to look too deep into the content. It's not that hard anymore. Like, you can really blow up off of the most simple content that you make on your phone. You know what I mean?
All right, I can go for that, but I'm saying like, because that's what a lot of people are doing that. Like, that's
right.
what everybody is doing for everything. Right. So it's like, that's what you got to do. But I was trying to go for like, what's a way to think out of the box outside of that? Like, what would you suggest is a way to think outside of that?
I don't have the answer to that, bro. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. I don't have the answer to that. I think of ideas myself, and I don't have any proof of concepts of saying, hey, you should definitely do this, because like I haven't had something get, 5 million views or 1 million views, anything aside from my podcast, like beats and stuff. I don't have any answers for that. Just think of different ideas of what you can do. I'm always trying to think of different ideas in the studio, of like skits and different video ideas that I could do to promote my songs and all that without having to leave the studio, because I just like being in here. But like, I don't know, man. It's just find new creative things. Like, think of ideas. I don't know. It's a hard question to answer. It is. I mean,
so it's like, I feel like you're like, expand your brand type shit. Like,
yeah, I don't know, you have to.
Even when you say that, like, you're not just talking about the beats. You said like, I'm about to think of skits and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're putting yourself in other lanes. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Expanding your brand type shit. I don't know. That's what I think. Goddamn. But that's some shit that's thinking outside the box, because most people are not thinking about that.
Yeah, I mean, you have to expand your brand with everything you do. I mean, and with beat making, like I said, if you're just networking with artists, like in and off, like on and off the internet, there's no stopping it. Like YouTube producers, and there's also nothing wrong with doing a little bit of paid marketing for your shit too. Like, if you're paying for your beats to be played on YouTube and stuff like that, like, you're paying YouTube ads so that they're promoting your beats for people to listen. If you have a plan of selling beats, it's not a problem to put a little bit of money behind marketing your beats. There's not a problem doing it. Anybody who tells you it's corny or whatever to put money behind ads they're just not smart in business.
Do you think controversy helps
with producing?
Like,
I mean,
just marketing.
I mean, for a producer, if you're producing an album and you're marketing the album, but being a controversial beat maker, who wants to fuck with that? Me personally, like, because.
But I ain't talking about controversy like within what you doing. I'm just saying, like, all right, do you think a regular producer, like, let's say you had a producer who made good ass beats, but you got another producer who made good ass beats, but he just always getting shot at. He always like getting locked up or whatever. Like, it's like,
I'm not fucking with that. I'm not gonna be rocking with that producer personally. Like, if me, I like just me as an individual already. If you're somebody who's
pardon me. When you say that, what you mean? Like, you're not gonna buy his beats if he makes some killer beats?
What level of business are we talking about, bro? Are we talking about like actually doing a project together where we're on hand working with each other, or are we talking about I'm just buying or like exclusives or leasing a beat?
Okay, so you saying you went on hand work with him, like do a project?
Nah, I mean, me personally, I don't like to work with people who have like a whole lot of shit going on, to where it's like, if you feeling all paranoid and all that type of shit because you worry motherfuckers are watching you, and you all paranoid in the building because there's other rooms in here because you're afraid your ops might be in here and all that. I'm not working with people like that, because you're now making me feel like I'm in danger just by being around you. So if I feel like you're gonna put me into some bad situations, and I'm a big energy person, if I feel uncomfortable being around you, I'm not working with you. Like, I don't want your money. I don't want to produce you, engineer you. I don't want shit to do with you. Like, just stay over there. Even if I love your music and like you as a person, if I really feel like you got too much going on, you got to get away from me. I
So
just don't
what
want
if they
that shit
don't
around
make
me.
you? So what if they don't make you feel that way, but you see it on the internet?
That
But
they
when
had
you
some
come
shit going
around
on.
them, but when you come around them, you can't tell that they got all that going on. But you know, because the internet is the internet.
The internet is the internet. Then I'm gonna see what I see on the internet. It just depends, like, because I have some artists, like some of the female artists, who they might, you know, they're dope chicks, but they're not chicks I would romantically fuck with because of how they present themselves on social media and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? I still think they're cool though, you know. But if you're somebody who's you went on live and you on live robbing somebody like an idiot, you know what I mean? Or like you're on live and you're in a fucking wild goose chase with the police, you know what I'm saying? Like you're just doing dumb shit, or you're like caught on camera robbing somebody, you know what I mean? And now you're wanted. I'm not fucking with all that shit. Like I'm not interested in dealing with people like that, just because, again, I don't want to put myself in danger. Call me a pussy or whatever, that's fine. I have shit to live for. You feel me? I have a whole lot of shit and responsibilities I have to take care of. I'm a responsible adult. So, like, that's just kind of, I just don't, you know what I mean?
All right. So how you feel about the girl, about the Chipotle situation? Because
The what?
the Chipotle situation, you said she was gonna go to jail because she made the video about what the people did to her in Chipotle.
Bro took a Facebook joint. It's crazy. Why do I feel like she's going to jail for that?
Yeah, you feel like
you're inciting violence onto somebody.
How did she incite violence?
She was telling people to go to this, or not just inciting violence, but she was inciting, like, for people to go to the store and do
did that
dumbass
come out
shit.
her mouth, or did that's what she make you feel like?
No,
she
that's
wanted
what
you to do?
came out of her mouth. Go back and watch the video. What she
Y'all go to 4712 Hampton Boulevard to Chipotle on that, and please go in there. I don't know what y'all want to do for real, but I just got wrongfully terminated because I didn't accept disrespect, and I texted him to stop disrespecting me, and he kept disrespecting me, and he fired me because I told him to stop disrespecting me. So I want y'all to go up there, make a bowl, wait till y'all get to the register, and don't pay for it, pretend like you don't want it, and walk away. Just leave it there. That's what I want y'all to do. Because let me tell y'all what this man been doing. He been talking sexually to his crew members. He told his new girl to turn around for him, which is fucking weird. Any customer, if you're a white girl, you're in danger because he likes y'all. He don't care how old you are, by the way. He's also a part of a frat at ODU that be raping people, just so you fucking know. And then he also be disrespectful to his crew members. He get mad at us because we're not night shift, mind you, night shift. We're night shift. He get mad at us because we come to him about what morning shift don't do. He don't fix what his problem be, but he'll get mad at you. He fires you and then try to rehire you, and then he'll go tell somebody else the reason why I fired you is so I can show you that I can fire you and I have control over you. Yes, he did tell one of my coworkers that, and yes, he did do that to half of our staff. Then he left me on shift as a quote-unquote manager, but mind you, I'm a crew member. He was the only manager that night. He left and told me, you're in charge until I get back. He was gone for an hour. Mind you, I'm not a manager. Nobody else on shift that night was a manager except for him. He left to go home for an hour. Mind you, I just closed DML, which was around like 10 something. So he came back when we literally closed.
watch the video. What she was saying out of her mouth was literally telling people to go to the store and fuck the shit up, is what she was telling people out of her mouth to do. That's why I said that. And that's why a bunch of people agreed with it, because what she was doing was inciting violence. She was inciting for people to go and do something. Like
I heard that. I heard go and do something. She never said it, and then she clearly said buy a Chipotle joint and leave it there. She never told nobody to go punch. She never told nobody to go hit him. She never told nobody to go mess up his car. She told people to go do something, and then what she explained to do was to go buy a Chipotle bowl and just leave it there. Like,
that was
or
one of the things she
am I
said.
missing something?
No, there was something she said. She started the whole thing off with, like, I don't remember the whole video because I watched the shit like once. But at the whole beginning of the video, she was inciting to people to go to that Chipotle and fuck the building up. That's what she was inciting to people to do. So my only point to that is
we go put it up here though, because I think I watched it probably once or two, but it was like that too. Like I remember like getting the feeling like I don't remember. That's what I'm saying. I remember getting the feeling like, dang. She's
like,
saying
it's
go
just
do
like,
something. It make you want to go do something, but
that's why I'm like, because my whole thing about something like that, bro, is if you're inciting to people on the internet to go do something, and then if anything were to actually happen, off of the strength of that video, that person is going to be blamed. So that's why I'm like, putting out certain shit on the internet, you got to be careful for.
Not directly, because if she, all right. it's like you have to understand, like, not only did she say go do something, like she spoke on the reason why. That's why it was like, it wasn't the fact of like, oh, she just saying go do something, so it make you want to go do something, or it's telling you to go. It made you want to go do something because of what she said was happening.
Right.
So, but if you was to take your ass over there and go do something, actually, that's you. That's your problem. That has nothing to do. You saw her video.
But again, she can get in trouble legally because she incited, hey, people, go do something.
What charge is that?
Inciting, or it's inciting. It's not. I don't want to say it's inciting a riot, but it's like some type of fucking. It's kind of like inciting a riot. That's like they were trying to charge Kai Cenat when he went to New York City and all them people fucking started rioting and shit. They were trying to charge him with that. They did not, but he could have got charged with inciting a riot because he said he was going to be at a place and it caused outrage.
And I think also with that incident, if I'm not mistaken, like they was trying to stop people from coming in, but he was like, no, like let them come on, like let them come in, type shit. So that's another reason, like
type shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I think the whole point of it is you just got to be careful about what you're putting on the internet, especially if it's talking about like inciting to do anything to anywhere. Because she was literally saying, "Oh, go to this Chipotle and go do this and do that or whatever," and then on top of that, this is all alleged. We don't know if it actually happened or not. Now, I'm not saying that it didn't, because clearly it probably did if she put it on the internet. But it's all alleged. It's all alleged information right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all he say, she say type shit. So, again, if people were to go and do anything...
You don't think that's karma?
It's definitely karma, but again, karma can hit her back for doing something like that.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's if she got in trouble, right? You putting all this on the internet. So let's say if it wasn't true, and then somebody really did go do something, and then she did get in trouble for it, wouldn't that be like karma? Like, oh yeah, it all worked out.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I mean, what do you want? Yeah, I mean, so you're saying if like somebody actually went and did something and none of that shit was true, and it would all fall back on her,
even if it was true, since the fact that you made somebody go and do that, don't you like? Okay, you should get in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only say that because, like, if you had the issue, like, first of all, why do we keep putting all of our personal information on the internet? Like, why is everybody putting all their personal business on the internet? The internet is not for, like, I don't think that's what it was meant for. Like, if you're having issues, take the shit internally, because you also got to think that the company could probably sue her for defamation. So, like, this is, like, these aren't things that people are thinking about, bro. Because she's throwing a whole company under the bus, and it's not just the guy, it's Chipotle itself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we have to look at shit deeper than that. Like, and that's what a lot of people aren't thinking about.
I can go for it.
You know what I mean?
I can go for it.
That's why I'd be like, shit. I'd be like, I like talking shit, but I'm never going to be like, yo, go do this shit to this building. Like, you could sit there and say, yo, Chipotle is ass. This is what happened. Man, they made me feel uncomfortable in here. This was my experience. But the second you like, yeah, man, y'all need to go up to that motherfucker and start trashing that building. Now that's a problem.
Okay, I can go for that. I can go.
You know what I'm saying?
So, what's your plans on, like? Do you want to like get around? Like, do you want to like
get around?
Like, extend your arms out to like the Richmond area, the 434, the Southern Lights part, the Northern Lights part up there in Harrisonburg and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, I'm interested.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm interested. I mean, if there's opportunity up there, like, I'm not gonna go up there for no reason. You know, like, I've been
people up there, of course.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, because I know a couple artists who like live up there and they'll come down here just to record type shit. Like, I have a couple of them who do that. But like, if there's a studio I could lock into up there and I could spend a weekend and just work up there type shit, same thing with anywhere else. If there's studios that I can lock into and if I go there for like a week, I know I'm gonna be booked that whole week, I'll do shit like that. You know what I mean? But I'm just not interested in just going to just go say hi guys and then not really do anything. You know?
At the studio that you would be able to lock into up there, would they be able to lock in here at the studio if they came down here for a week?
Like, if they, like, the studio runners? Or are you saying like an artist?
No, like the studio runners.
Like, if they needed a studio to come and lock into?
In the 7-5.
they open their space to me, my space is open to them. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. You just
absolutely.
gotta. You know what I'm saying? You gotta throw that out there.
Just like I know, if I go up there and I were to run it for a week, I'm gonna have to pay him, right?
Yeah.
Facts. It's just gonna be the same deal type shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever type of deal you give me, I'm gonna give you the same type of energy. That's all. You know what I mean? So, and that could go good or it could be ugly. It is what it is. If we have a good deal where we're both making bread,
either way, you giving all your energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's either hell yeah or
Okay.
Hell yeah, bro.
So how long you think it's gonna take niggas to get this together? Well, yeah, take us to get. How long do you see it taking Virginia to get to?
Well, considering
I don't even want to say like maybe where you see it or maybe where, you know what I'm saying, but like, oh yeah, it's changed. Understanding of, oh yeah, it's gonna happen. It's changed. Like,
I think Virginia's already been changing. I think there's been a shift. I think that we were talking about it the other day. There's a lot of creators now who are creating more than just music. They're doing food review content and things to do content and all this type of stuff that's showing what's going on in Virginia. That's the forefront. That's the front line. Those are the street promos, as you would say. Those are the ones who are showing people, aside from the music, what else is in Virginia, what else Virginia has to offer, how great the area actually can be, all the dope locations that are here. Like, they have speakeasies here. Did you know this? Do you even know what a speakeasy is?
No,
it's a private bar that it's like you have to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody to even know where that shit's at.
Bro.
Type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, speakeasies are super private fucking bars. Like, super private. You know what I mean? Mad dope, though. I've been to one in my life. Shit was sick. Shit was dope. But those are the forefront right now. Those are the people who are showing outside of Virginia what's going on inside of Virginia. Also showing inside of Virginia what the hell's going on inside of Virginia, you know? I can't remember their name, but
I could definitely go for it, bro. Cause bro, living in Virginia, bro, niggas in Virginia don't even know about Virginia, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And it's
people from New York know about New York, bro. You ain't telling somebody from New York nothing about New York,
and that's
you ain't telling nobody from it. Pardon me. You ain't telling nobody from Atlanta nothing about Atlanta. Like, you gotta, like, if you don't know about it, you ain't really from there. But people from, like,
I mean, I think that's one of the major things here is, like, even recently, I've met multiple people around here with either millions of followers or millions of streams or both, and I ain't know them until I met them. Never heard of them. Like, didn't even know they were here. Never heard their music. Never heard anybody talk about them. But when I meet them, like the one dude that I work with, Steve's World and Savion and all them combined, they probably have like 2-3 million followers combined. Like, that whole group together. Like, just, I think Steve's on his own has like 1.4 million followers on just Facebook. Like, Facebook out of everything. That's a hard thing to get followers on. Like, I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but Facebook is not easy to get a fucking big following on. He has 1.4 million. But the point is that they are around here. And nobody knows these type of things. Ruger Red was another one that I met him. Great dude, cool dude. I never heard of him until I had met him that night coming here for a podcast, you know? And it's like one of those things that I'm like, why is it that your music, one, is dope, two, you're doing millions of views and streams and all this type of shit, and the city's not behind you right now? Like, why is not everybody talking about you? All the radio stations not playing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are stores not pushing your shit? Like, all this type of stuff. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Ruger Red, though, because I got
fire,
that VOV is definitely coming. I got a VOV Ruger Red.
Yo, Ruger,
we definitely
dope,
go get Ruger on the couch. You feel what I'm saying? We definitely go get my boy on the couch.
He's a cool dude, man.
Yeah, bro. That nigga, bro, he
definitely
cool
genuinely cool ass dude, bro. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, that type of shit bothers me because it's like, if these people are doing the internet part right, why aren't we getting behind them in the streets? Because all we need to do is get that one or two real bigs here that start to blow up, who stick around, who, of course, they're going to go on their tours and go off, but they keep coming back because, like, that's really what it's going to take. It's for one of those people who blow up, and instead of leaving and not coming back, and the only time they come back is to get recognition and then leave again, it's one of those people who do their thing but then come back and bring it here type shit. Like, that's what we need here. So in order for that shit to happen, though, shit, we need to start supporting one another.
No, I can go for it, but Ruger, I ain't gonna lie, he definitely getting that support. And just like my man said, you about to see that clip. My boy said he got the city. In fact, he got the streets, Jack. Nah, but for real, hey, they really support. And I don't know, he getting a big push though.
Good.
It's just he got to keep doing it. He got to keep doing it. But just like YS and Capo, YS and Capo, he got a big following. He got a big push out here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like. For real, I think why he do it without really doing marketing, bro. He need better marketing.
Yeah.
For real. Like, he got as big as he is, which is like one of the biggest artists in Virginia. He don't really do no marketing.
Yeah, that's one of the big things. Well, it's also the lack of education around here, man.
And hold on, because this is what I want to say too, man. Because I'm a street nigga, so I already know how it be. Niggas be thinking that marketing, like, niggas be thinking making it without marketing is like the shit to be on cool. And it's like, I get it, it is though, you know what I'm saying? Cause nigga, I'll pop no marketing, nigga, that is something to talk about. But you go so further with the marketing, man, it could have took half the time. You could be double as big, man. Do the marketing, man, I'm telling you, bro.
Well, that's what I'm like. There's always a perception that's put out, you know, that paying for marketing and all that. Just because you pay for marketing doesn't necessarily mean it's bots, okay? If you're utilizing the platform's actual marketing tools like Instagram Reels boosts and TikTok boosts and YouTube ads and all that, Google ads, all that type of shit, it's real. It's real people who they're pushing it to. Is it going to be your target audience? You're not going to know until you start to really boil down who your target audience is, and that just takes a lot of trial and error. So marketing is a part of the game. Literally, in order, like Drake, Kendrick Lamar, fucking Rihanna, fucking all the biggest names out, all have paid marketing behind their stuff. If you think they're getting all these streams off of the strength of, hey, I'm this person, you're dead ass wrong. They're literally they're paying for marketing. They're paying for media companies to push their shit. They're paying for radio stations to play their shit. They're paying for streaming sites to fucking stream their shit. You know, like, all of it is paid for. So get the whole I want to do it without paying out of your head, because you're going to be doing it forever. And it's literally like a needle in a haystack of people who get to fucking blow up off of not having to pay for marketing. And
I'm telling you, having a target, when you doing anything, bruh, if you want to be successful, when you want to be big, having a target audience is the dumbest shit you can do. Everybody is your audience. Everybody is a customer.
That's completely wrong, bro.
Man, I'm telling you. I'm
going to be
I'm not saying that it's right, but anybody.
So let me ask you.
Anything that you can think of that is always and forever, that is, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question, bro.
It's an audience.
If I were to go to a KKK meeting and play your music, you think they're going to like it? Be 100.
It's not the fact.
Not everybody is your audience. Not everybody is your audience. That's why you have to find your audience.
No, that didn't make no sense, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to go to a KK meeting and play my goddamn music. But if you go to a KK meeting and play my music and one of them like it and they start listening to it, you think I'm really going to tell them, yo, no, don't listen. No, I don't care. It's a stream. At the end of the day, no, I'm not gonna never try to see you. I'm not gonna come to your house. You can't. I don't really want you to book me at none of your meetings.
So, but look at the point of all of that. You said out of the whole meeting, only one person in that entire meeting may have liked it, right?
No, it could
so
be.
So that means that out of
100
people, only one person in that 100 people was your audience. You see what I'm saying?
That's just one person added to my whole audience.
So the point that I'm making is, no, not everybody is your audience. Everybody is a viewer. Not everybody is your audience. Now you have an opportunity to gain everybody's attention. That doesn't necessarily mean you will. Does that make sense?
Of course that makes sense, but of course you have to know, like, no, you going over what I'm saying. The point is, you have to know whether in life, that's like thinking everybody's gonna like you in life. You have to be an idiot if you think everybody is gonna like you in life. You gotta know everybody is not gonna like you. Everybody not gonna like your music. Everybody not gonna like the way you look, the way you talk, the way you act, the things you do. I was just having a conversation with my friend Jalen literally about, I think he do bitch shit because he just accept a lot of bitch shit that I won't accept. And he think I be bitching because I'm always calling out bitch shit. Either way you look at it, he kind of right. I'm kind of right. It's just about who he is. It's just about who I am. No matter what you do in life, everybody is not gonna like anything about you. Everything about you.
Doesn't that go completely against what you just said 5 minutes ago when you said that everybody's your audience?
No. The target is to not have a target audience. Oh, I'm trying to just reach the black people, or I'm just trying to reach the white people, or I'm just trying to reach the people in the streets, or I only care about reaching.
So the goal should be reaching more than just one target.
The goal is to reach whoever want this thing. The goal is to reach whoever want it.
Yeah, but that means that's still your target audience.
I mean, no, because it's not. No. Because when you say a target audience, I know, even when you go and you market your shit through Facebook, your target audience is gonna ask for this state, this age range.
Right.
That's a target, a specific type of demographic. Who are you trying to target?
Yeah.
You just put it out there, and whoever it hit. It's not a target audience. Whoever take it is whoever take it. Kind of, sort of, even in the KKK. Hold on, no. Even in the KKK, and just like all these big name brands, respectfully, even if you ain't supposed to have this jump, take it. If you own it, take it. Whether it's bad food, whether it's drugs, how the pharmacists, this is the target audience is for people who have this and this and this. But they really have people who sell it to anybody, because at the end of the day, for real, if you gonna take it and you want to be a consumer of it, here, they had the whole background of the vapes, all of this stuff. They literally lied to get it sold for underage, because even if you ain't supposed to have it, the audience is whoever want it. It's just about getting the cash with anybody in big. That's what I'm talking about. But the target audience was supposed to be adults trying to stop smoking, but they did everything to put it in the face, to market even kids and children. This is literal facts, because the target audience, is a certain demographic, but in all eyes of if you going for success and you going for what you ultimate financial gain or whatever, I don't know how to word it, because something you can look at it as a bad thing, and I'm not saying that it's not, but you can look at it as the way to everything is the audience. Everything is your target audience.
Hold on. Because I see what you're saying. Okay. You should look at everybody as your audience. I get that. The reality is not everybody's going to be your audience. That's
Facts.
The reality.
Facts.
Okay? You can say... Because, we also have to look at the reality of what our shit sounds like. And that's why, even at the highest level, they have to have a target market of people who they are targeting, meaning it doesn't have to be just a certain small group of people. It can be a very broad group of people. A target market doesn't necessarily mean a very specific group. It can mean people from the age range of 18 to 50 who like rock music. Right? That's the target audience. So your target can be either broad, or it can be very it can be... That's a good question. Oh. It can either be broad or it can be very fucking pinpoint. So you have an opportunity to reach all eyes, but not all eyes are going to watch. That's all. So we're kind of saying the same thing. I understand now what you're saying is you have an opportunity to have whoever the fuck you want to be your audience. Everybody should be your audience. Everybody's going to be a viewer, but not everybody's going to be an audience. If that makes sense.
And we all saying the same thing, but I'm also saying also too, because it's a lot of people even when you talking about, hold on, even when you talking about music wise, when I was just talking about vapes and shit, the target audience shouldn't be kids, but most times the target audience is kids when they say it's not kids, because they know kids are gonna consume it longer than somebody who's already of age. So even when I say that, I'm talking about bro, YoungBoy just dropped the biggest artist in the world. You feel what I'm saying? What are the biggest artists? I just not put that part in there, but one of the biggest.
What are the biggest rappers out there?
Yeah, one of the biggest.
Let's
artists,
say rappers.
Period.
Let's say
artists,
rappers.
No.
Specify
artists.
rappers.
artist because when you get into artist, rap is a genre of that, and he makes different type of music, not just rap. So even if we're talking about artists, out of the people who make country music, goddamn rap music, R&B, whatever, he's still one of the top in like maybe not like if we get on the specific, if we talk about top country artists, no, because he's not a country artist. That's specific. But just artists, people who make music, people who, it don't matter what, like Burna Boy, he's still up there as big as Burna Boy, and he's a, you know what I'm saying, reggae. Or
I'm gonna say, as far as like for what he's culturally done for hip hop, in the hip hop culture, he is definitely an icon because he helped shift hip hop culture. Not in a very good way, but he shifted it. Let's be honest.
I would say he shifted it, but it's like, all right. It's like the thing about music, bro. That's when I'm talking about the target audience of kids or whatever. Like, his music ain't really for, like, it's not supposed to be.
But that's who's gonna listen to it, though.
It's not, huh?
That's who's gonna listen to it, and the labels know that. You know what I mean?
I mean, he know that at the end of the day, because it's like a lot of is the stuff that he rapping about. It's like, bro, like most of the world is poor. Most of the world
you gotta think he's pretty much like a modern day, like, you know how like back in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, like punk rock and like Limp Bizkit and shit like that was taking over the kids waves, and all the kids were listening to all that type of shit. NBA is the modern day version of that, where he took a generation of kids who either felt in their hearts or already were there, wanted to be rebels, and helped them wild the fuck out. Just like back in the day with all those rock bands. Like, have you ever watched the Woodstock 96 or 99 or 98, one of those? It was like a Woodstock that just went fucking terribly.
I know what you're talking about.
And they started burning shit, riots, and all types of shit. All the whole peak, like on top of all the issues that they had, at the peak of it, what was it, Limp Bizkit or whatever the band was inciting them to get even crazier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all those kids they praise these bands. They praise those people, just like kids praise YoungBoy. You know what I'm saying?
Kids praise YoungBoy because, like, YoungBoy is the first artist in this generation to make a gangster show his emotion, and he is the first artist to be able to show his emotion and his heart, wear his heart on his sleeve, but still keep a solid gangster image.
So you don't think that rappers in the past have done that?
Name it.
You don't think I don't want to say Tupac because
because that's why they say he like the modern day Tupac. So
you know what I'm saying?
Like Tupac, of course, but that's what I'm saying. It ain't never. You had to go back to Tupac. Like
there hasn't been many since type shit. I mean, you can argue Drake
ain't a gangster.
He's not a gangster. I see what you're saying.
Like,
I see what you're saying.
You feel me? Even Lil Wayne, not a gangster. Like, he's not a gangster. He couldn't keep that, you know what I'm saying? Like, YoungBoy is the first person since Tupac that could wear his heart on his sleeve, talk about how pain and fucked up he is, how he hurt, and he's still not over it, and it's just not okay. And he's still a gangster. And it's just like, nah, like, you can't say like, okay, they're like, he's not, because all the shit, everything he do.
So wait, is this why motherfucking mad dudes are emotional and shit and all in touch with their emotions these days? Because he said it was okay?
Like, basically, bro, like, no, it's like, all right, a lot of people think that in their head, but the whole growing up, you talk like, man, you don't show your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, that's how you talk. You know what I'm saying? You don't show your feelings. You don't do that. So when you see YoungBoy doing it and he's the biggest artist in the world, what you think everybody, like, now it's okay?
Yeah, there's major influence.
Just like all of these females, man, listen to what I'm telling y'all, bruh.
Oh, God.
Back in, like, Trina got a song, I think it's The Baddest Itch or whatever. She said, if I was a virgin again, I'd be fucking at the age of 10. Like, this is what she was saying back in the 90s, in the early 2000s, and late 90s, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But since then, it was starting to put out like women, like, you don't do that. Like, that's a hoe. Like, you don't act like that. Like, women don't act like that in public up until who was the first one to really pop? I think it was like Nicki Minaj. She don't really count because Nicki Minaj, she was like, she went weird with it. So after Nicki, I think it was what, Cardi B. Once Cardi B came out, and it was just like, huh? Here come Megan Thee Stallion, and here come the City Girls, and really the City Girls. Once the City Girls came out, it was just a rap. Like, that was just something like
that. All opened the door for
you
the
feel what I'm
fucking
saying? Like,
Sexy Red, and
once they came out, it was a rap. Now it's okay to.
I'm gonna say the only hard female that's actually out right now is Glorilla.
Yeah, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. When the City
like
Girls
out of all of them, when
the City Girls, because Glorilla, she really rapping.
Yeah, Glorilla
it's just
hard.
like the image of when the City Girls came out. All these women already thought though. That's what I'm getting.
Another
at.
one though.
Hold on. That's what I'm getting at. All these women in their head, they already wanted to just really just get money from a nigga. Like they really never wanted to deal with the bullshit. They just was taught that like that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to. But once they came out like nah, fuck that. We just about to get a nigga for his money, and they became big and made it like cool again.
That's because all it takes is one person to have a major influence on an entire generation. Just like with Tupac. Just like with John Cena. John Cena was an influence for an entire generation. Sure. Like, it's just, these are very influential people to where it's like, because before all of this was going on, there wasn't a lot of this. And now that you have it in the mainstream. Why do you think John Cena was
so influential, though?
He was
even
influential
like,
because he was just so
influential. Why? Just like, no, what is the most influential shit about John Cena? Don't cap.
Influential thing about John Cena?
Yep.
Just John Cena. He's just an influence.
The most influential thing about John Cena is you can't see me, nigga.
That's very, very true.
For sure.
Very true.
Everybody feel like that.
Yeah.
It's just, it connect with but man, you can't see me.
Well, also the hustle, loyalty, and respect shit, you know, that resonated with a lot of people.
Yeah, it's like, but I'm saying, after you can't see me, every other real thing just, you know what I'm saying? But to top it off with anybody, whether you real or fake, you just feel like, man, you can't see me. You can't see me. Yeah, that's just what it is.
That shit shaped the whole generation.
You
hit that shit, the
like,
GX
shit,
shit, all
like,
that. Wrestling was always just shaped a lot of culture everywhere. But I mean, opposed to that, there's just some people who are super influential, and like you got to think like it's not just one person either. Like there's a group of people who are influencing an entire generation of people. You know what I mean? Like just like back in the 90s. Back in the 80s, back in the 70s, there's always a group of people who are the mainstream top artists, top entertainers, whatever, who are influencing the next generation of the kids and the young people who are watching them. It takes a lot. It's a bunch of people who influence an entire generation of people. Like, it's not just one, it is a lot. Because once you get the one, then you get another, then you get another, then you get another. And now we have a whole bunch of them who are saying the same thing. So now... And I mean, but you got to think, like, we can't fully blame women because men womenized women for a long time, and we popularized womenizing women. We popularized all of that type of shit for a long time. So now that women decided to turn around and embrace it with that shit.
Can you go into detail? What you mean?
So just think about, skeet, motherfucker. Skeet, goddamn. What are they talking about? Skeeting all over the place, bro. We've had motherfucking artists talking about fucking smacking bitches and all types of shit through time, bro. Like, we've had a lot of degrading women through time, especially in fucking entertainment, media, all types of shit.
So do you think that since women degrade men now in their songs, it's going to be a man coming out just making it okay to just degrade itself?
No, I hope not. I fucking hope not.
Because that would be dumb as fuck, right?
Yeah, but like...
okay.
Nah, it would be dumb for somebody to degrade themselves like a man. Yeah, but you got to think that this isn't degrading to them. This is empowerment to these women. Like, that's what us as men, we're not ever going to understand. We're never going to agree with it. We're never going to understand it. But to these women, when they are talking like this and feeling like this is their vision of empowerment. This is what makes them feel powerful within themselves. And they feel like because at the end of the day, we all can act like it's not, but pussy is power. Motherfuckers will do some crazy shit for some pussy. Like, let's not deny. But we have to realize, like, both sides are just as important to one another. You know what I'm saying? But for years, like, bro, it's been like this, bro.
Only because men are more like you gotta know how to tame that thing. Like, it's just because men be more hornier than women. But one thing about it is, like, I really ain't never met a woman that of like was especially of age that still was on that like not wanting to get married, because that's always gonna be the end goal for a woman. You don't want to spend the rest of your life alone. So at the end of the day, even women who doing what they're doing now, you want a man. You want somebody
yeah, but
to
it's
love
like
you.
it's also what I've learned, like especially from women with that mindset of, you know, fucking men should pay for my life and all that type of shit. They say that's what they want. They say they want a husband. They say they want to be a wife, but in reality, they just want a cuck in their life. They want a dude who's gonna just bow down to everything they say, pay for their life, and just let them go do whatever it is the fuck they want to do, and just let him accept her without judging her. That's what a lot of these women want now, is just a cuck to lay down and do whatever the fuck she tells them to do. And that's just not how shit goes, like, for a lot of people. Now, me personally, I'm more than willing to compromise and negotiate with my woman and set boundaries and all these types of things. You don't like certain things, all right, I won't do them, as I would hope that you don't do with things that I don't like, whatever. But otherwise, shit, bro. That shit look good too.
Man, keep talking, bro.
Nah, that's.
But nah, I can go for that though, because I mean that's how I feel. Kind of like women, like I mean at the end of the day, like but that's like you said, they don't see it like that. But yeah, you want a sucker, but it's because at the end of the day, most times when women get like women who you see with a nigga that you might like, it's like shit that she accepting. If like you don't understand, but it's stuff that she gonna accept the same shit that you accept. Just like it, like from a guy, like 9 times out of 10, he probably accepting certain things that like you got to deal with certain shit. And at the end of the day, it's just like women just don't want to deal with the shit that really come with almost every nigga. It's like you don't even really want a nigga that don't know other female want. But
I mean, but a lot of dudes don't want to deal with a lot of what comes with women either, bro. Like, I really see both sides of the spectrum here, just because, like,
no, it's not.
I could just like I can understand why a lot of women are acting the way they are. Do I like it? Do I want it? No, but,
no. And only reason why I can't, because it's like this, right? When you like being taken care of, that's a child. Like respectfully, like you can call that love, but that's like because you love your child, you're gonna take care of your child. That's the love. Like you ain't have no problem taking care of your child, will you?
Me personally, no.
Okay, but it's like something to just about taking care of a woman, right? That's just like you don't want to just fully take care of a woman because she got the same abilities as you.
I don't. All right, my thing is I think we should be taking care of each other. If I'm down,
you don't feel like that about your child, though.
I should. If we have a child, we brought that.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about strictly either you and your child's relationship or you and hers. Not you and her and your child. I'm talking about you and your child. Let's say you not with her and you got the child. You still not gonna feel like you and your child should be taking care of each other, are you?
Oh, no.
Okay, so just to be taking care of a woman, because that's not how they see it, as we should be taking care of each other. And even when they do, it's not equally as you feel. They kind of believe the pussy is me taking care of you, and not even really when you want it, when I want to give it to you. But it's like, because at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, what you're gonna say that you just want a woman to do, you ain't found it yet because you don't have a woman. And that's the same shit most niggas is gonna say. And most niggas haven't found a good woman that just can get that and basically be your fucking piece. So I understand where you're going with no. It's like, even though you know what I'm saying? Even if you about to say pay the bills and do all this, I just need you to just be there for me and be my and you haven't found that, even though that's what you're willing to do. Because at the end of the day, most women believe it's just about you taking care, and this is what I'm saying, you paying the bills and them being able to live their life with no stress like a fucking kid. That is you taking care of them and them not taking care of you.
That boy's speaking from the heart right now.
All right. No, you don't. Let me shut up. Tell me I'm lying. Like,
no, you're not. No, you're not.
But it's like, and I'm telling you, because I analyzed it and I've tried it, and I've tried it. Like, that's why.
Trust me,
so,
I know, bro.
So it's on some stuff like, at the end of the day, we are taking, like, the goal is to take care of a woman like a child. Don't you think we, like, bro, that is like the ultimate goal of anybody. Like, nobody wants to really have to work and spend all their money. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Nobody really wants to spend their own money. Who the fuck wants to spend their own money? Only person who don't got to spend their own money is your child. You ain't never got to spend your own money.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's like this. Also, you got to understand how hard it is, and I know you do, how hard it is to, it ain't just that easy to just get that much money. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's not easy to just get that much money. Because if you already getting that much money, that means you got big goals. So you still, like, your dreams is always bigger than the much money you're getting. That's just any person. Like, your dreams is always bigger than as much money you getting.
I ain't gonna hold you. These women be thinking I got it.
You feel me? Like, and because at the end of the day, you just ain't got it for them.
That's exactly right.
And that's how everything is with everybody, because they think I got it too. And I got it, but not for you. I got big dreams. I'm broke as hell.
I got bills to pay, and I'm
broke as fuck to me. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm broke as hell to me. You think I got it just because you can see it or whatever, but I'm broke. I gotta do this. I gotta do this, girl. This shit costs.
Just because I got money don't mean I got money.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's a major thing, man. Because I want to say the last few girls that I've dealt with are just not good with money at all, like at all, bro. And it's like we just think that just because we have money in the bank account means that we have money to do shit. That is not true. Like, what do you have up and coming? Do you have bills up and coming? You got rent coming. You got a car payment coming. You got a phone bill coming. You got this coming. You got that coming. All right, cool. You just got paid. You got a paycheck of $800, but you got $2,500 in bills for the month, right? So you have that $800 in your account, but do you really have $800? No. Feel me? So, and a lot of the females that I've been dealing with seem to just not understand the fact that just because you have money in your account doesn't mean you have money.
Facts.
I don't really know what to tell them. I'm just like a very conservative. I don't like to spend that much.
Because they used to working with it, like, that's what I'm saying, like, people who don't know how to save their money to where they can see money, and you just so used to somebody who gotta wait till next Friday, so you get it on Friday, and then you gotta wait till the next Friday because they ain't never got it.
Newsflash to everybody who wasn't aware, people who make a bunch of money know how to spend their money, and if you think they're gonna spend it on you, boy, you're wrong. Man. The only people who are going to spend their money all on you are the suckers who got some type of settlement and some type of bullshit, who watches your OnlyFans all day and spends $50,000 on you because they have nothing better to do but decides to sit in their fucking beds, jerk off to you all day because they have nothing better to do.
All right, and this is what I'm going to tell you, right? Because people, like, females don't even understand, like, the whole, like, even if he got it and he's going to give it to you on phone, them, like, this is what I'm saying. You gonna do exactly what I say. Like, if, like, you want this money, like, it's almost nothing you can do for me anyway, except ask for help. So at the end of the day, it's like, just like it's like a million niggas that'll help you with the cash. I'm telling you, only a goofy gonna give it to you and you ain't gotta do nothing. And by all means, if you find them, keep them.
Damn right.
But at the end of the day, and it ain't even about sex all the time. No. But I mean, if it is, it is. It is what it is. At the end of the day, go get your own cash. But even if it's like, yo, I need you to run this errand. I need you to file this paperwork. I need you to file this business. I need you to, you know what I'm saying? Do this. Like, you don't want to do nothing. And that's where we messed up at, because they don't want to do nothing. They just want you to give it to them because they like you and they're pretty.
Right.
And we ain't going for that.
Right.
But outside of that, get on.
Because this just got totally off the
road. Hold on. Outside of that, right? How you feel about the women around here, though? Not even outside of that.
I ain't even really interested in talking about it, to be honest.
Oh, my man, heartbroken.
Nah. Like, it's just a variety of them. I don't know what else to say about it besides there's a variety of them. They're very interesting.
You ever talk to a woman that wasn't from Virginia?
Yeah, all the time. Again, Virginia's a cesspool of people who just come here. So a lot of the times where you're meeting people, they're not even from here. They're from somewhere else.
No. Like, I mean, and you still could have here, but I mean, like, they don't even act like somebody who grew up around here.
Yeah, I've met quite a few girls.
All right,
like
so
that.
you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
So
100%.
what is it about them that's different from Virginia? Like,
The girls here, a lot of the women here just have that same mentality. Like, it's a lot of it is also like this specific area. It's a lot of hood mentality girls, like a lot of low key ratchet chicks, you know. But like some of them want to act high class, but they're just not, you know. I've just seen the difference between like kind of preppy, more fucking urban type of people, and then not some urban type of people. So people that I've met, girls specifically that aren't from Virginia, they're from different places. Not all of them, but some seem to just act a lot different. But I've also met girls who are from and were born and raised here. They just, you know, were raised in more uppity environments, I guess. So
if you want a good Virginia girl, I'm telling you, you got to get you a girl from the Southern Lights out there at the 434 at the bonfire doing the stepping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get the girls that be away from civilization. I'm telling you, because the ones that are here, yeah. Where you at, Monty? Where you at? In the 7-5. What is that?
What?
757.
757.
Oh yeah. You talk about these girls around here, right?
Wait, what are you talking about?
You talk about what girls were you referring to when you said it was uppity? The girls in the 757.
Oh hell no, no, like uppity, like the uppity girls that I've met.
No, you
that
said
were
the ratchet ghetto girls.
A lot. That's what a lot of the. That's what a. Oh yeah. What about them?
Where they at? Out here in the 757.
All over the 75. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I was.
I mean, but it's probably not just here, but
no.
I definitely see it around here all the time.
They in the 757.
Like a lot of
in the Richmond 804 area.
Like a lot of like they'll dress nice, but then like you go in their car and it's just full of trash. You know, like types of girls like that, or like you go into their crib and their crib has just got.
Somebody go see this and know you talking about them. They gonna feel so offended.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been to a few bad shorties' cribs.
I know.
Some of them were decent, and some of them were not.
If I would have said it, would have been a few offended. That's why I'm glad that didn't come out my mouth.
I mean, it is what I just, it is what it is. That's just kind of how I be feeling. Like, cause my thing is if like I peep where you're living, and like I get it. Like, if you live, with other people and all that type of shit. But like, if I see how you living and you ain't really a very clean person, I'm just gonna have my judgments. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be like. Because I'm not saying I'm like the neatest person in the world, but I'm not, like, my crib ain't fucked up. Like, my crib clean.
I can go for it. I don't want to play that either. I definitely don't be playing that. So, okay. 5 years from now, where you see yourself, bro?
Shit, fucking bitches getting money.
On the gang.
5 years from now. Well...
Fucking bitches getting money.
Fucking bitches getting money. It's like, honestly, in 5 years, though, I see a bigger and better foundation for Virginia and being a big part of that.
Facts.
Starting to get in line with doing the festivals that we've talked about. Starting to build up a foundation to get our own big space to create a production studio. Getting and seeing my stuff on bigger platforms as far as TV shows and shit like that. Working towards getting more placements. Working towards getting features with people who I'd never imagined in an industry that I never imagined I'd be working with people in. Because that's what I'm building towards right now, which is going to be pretty cool. And having a better foundation to start giving better opportunities for other people. That's really the biggest thing, is having a bigger foundation to give better opportunities to where it's like, I'm that person you probably want to know. Like, I already am a good person to know, but I want to be, not going to lie, I'm trying to be that guy that people are like, yeah, you should probably go to him if you want anything to happen for your career.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So.
Okay, so being on the couch, one thing I want to do, definitely at the end of this, man, tell people about your brand, bro. How it started, and you could like make this the wrap up. Nah, but not exactly. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go into depth, but explain your brand. Explain like what it mean to you, what it mean. You know what I'm saying? What you want people to know about your brand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How they can get in contact with you, and you know what I'm saying? What your services are.
Got you. All Your Energy is a production company that has been in the works and created for shit. I've been All Your Energy for about 6-7 years now. Since I got in here, because it was in the back room. But yeah, it's just, my brand is really all about creating energy that creates great things, like not just music, but just people, vibes, lives, all different types of things. Energy is important to me, into everything that I do. I put all my energy into everything that I do, and so I expect all of anybody's energy to be put into anything that they do. Ayemontie is just me. I don't really know where Monty came from or why I even like that name, but I like it, and and so I needed some type of persona, and I just chose to go with Monty, and it went from
That's
Monty.
how you know we really know you though.
Yeah. You can call me Cam though. That's cool. But yeah, man, my brand is really just a brand about energy. It's just literally like the energy that you give is the energy you get, and I put all of my energy into everything that I do. Content, fucking posting, fucking music, all that type of shit. But yeah, I'm on all the platforms. YouTube is at All Your Energy. You can find it all my stuff up there, as far as like my music videos, podcast, rap roulettes, all that type of stuff. Instagram, Ayemontie. TikTok, Ayemontie OTT. Ayemontie OTT. That's Ayemontie on the track. Twitter is also, X is also Ayemontie OTT. Yeah, man, just follow along with the journey. I'm also on a 20-week music release journey, so that's been going pretty cool. I'm on week 5, and I'm just releasing songs every week for 20 weeks to see if anybody cares.
I'm fucking weak. It's definitely people that goddamn care, but
yeah.
Definitely goddamn, this is my partner, man. So he definitely partnered with Underground Virginia. Actually, this is basically powered by All Your Energy right now.
Yo, energy, baby.
So you already know what it is, man. And we got them energy drops coming soon. So yeah, man, we about to turn Virginia up with this shit, man. Definitely come fuck with us. Come sit on the couch, man. Talk about your life. Talk about your business. Let's talk about some messy shit. If I know some shit, better be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to speak my mind. But yes, man, this is Underground VA, bruh. Y'all already know what it is, man. And we out of here.
Peace.
Gang, 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 gang.
Bow, bow.
Like and subscribe if you like your father. Like and subscribe if you like your mother. We look at that.